bomb conspiracies and stuff, which, you know, doing all that. And then about halfway through, it just went off the deep end, and we were just laughing and crying. There's people calling in, and we're kind of poking fun at them a little bit. It was good, man. If you guys ever want a good time, I'm telling you. And this is the kind of show that you can get on and be a part of, like, you know, some of the listeners can be a part of this week on our show. But you could do that with their show, that radio show, every week.
All right, I know I'm not going to be able to stop you from doing it. Do you have the sound clip loaded up?
For what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, there was what? I don't know, maybe Nixon chat. What's his name? Colby? He popped in on on that radio show. I don't know anything about Kobe, but apparently he's got a YouTube page, and I guess he starts off his videos with this
his tagline.
Well, yeah, he's got a tagline, and someone recorded it, and I got my hands on it during the show. But yeah, this is his tagline.
Hi, YouTubers.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Hi, YouTubers.
Scott almost peed himself as he was playing this earlier.
Hi, YouTubers. I think his name's Kobe, so I'm going to give him a shout out. I don't know what his page is, but
go for it, Kobe.
Hey, I'll find out from Nick what his page link is, or someone can send it to me in the chat. Some of those people in the chat were on that show, and we'll link to Kobe's YouTube page. We'll put it in the show notes. How about that?
Okay.
I feel bad for picking on him. I was pretty mean. I know I was pretty mean.
Oh.
Hi, YouTubers.
You should not drink when you're mean.
Hey, lube tubers. You're right. And speaking of drinking, all right, we've seen beer brewed from everything from facial hair to bull testicles. Now you can add half-digested coffee beans picked right out of an elephant shit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just add that right to the list.
think it refines it.
Recently, Japanese brewery Sangalin introduced Un-Kuno Kuro, a brew made from coffee beans that have been passed through an elephant. And the technique that breaks down proteins in the coffee bean, giving the beer a smooth, earthy flavor.
Good.
Actually, there's no actual Pachyderm poop that gets.
Well, no, I would imagine
brewed.
they filtered it out.
According to Rocket News 24, Saint Gallen sold out of the brew on the first day of its sale, which ironically was sold on April Fool's Day. And no joke, really.
I'm impressed as hell that it sold out.
So, Aaron, you're probably asking, how did it taste?
I would, I just want to say it's going to be shitty, but I just can't believe there are people sitting there going, "You got any of the bean poop beer?
Bean poop?
Come on, I know you got it back there, Pachyderm, Pachyderm poo,
back it up, Pachyderm,
Pachyderm poop beer, PBB."
Rocket News 24 says they kind of sum it up as the combination of bitter and sweet stayed fresh and lingered in my head. It was familiar. It was a familiar aroma that accompanied me through the entire beer. The pricey beans called Black Ivory comes from Thailand's Golden Triangle Elephant Foundation, the same people that created the $50 cup of elephant dung shit coffee. Dung shit, same thing. Yeah. Needless to say, you wouldn't find, you're not going to find Un-Kuno Kuro in too many U.S. supermarkets anytime soon. So, I don't know. I'm one of those guys that I have to try stuff.
I wouldn't try that one. I don't know. It's if you saw the process, you're like some dude just like sifting through poo. I got one.
But Aaron,
I got one.
It breaks down the proteins of the coffee bean. I'm sure there's a better way to do this.
So will I if I eat the coffee bean. I don't need a Pachyderm involved.
No, I think this is really one of those things like that involved like a really sick man taking care of elephants, and he ate some of his coffee beans, and he's like, Or
there was also like this isn't quite on the same level. Like I would actually try this one. Do you remember a long freaking time ago we talked about the breast milk ice cream?
Any guy would try that. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's not the same level, but it's another one of those way outside the thought process of most people.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's milk. I mean, we're mammals. You know, so whatever. I don't have a problem with it. I'd try it.
All right.
Why not?
I just added that in. I don't know. The Pachyderm poo beer is different level.
Yeah, it is.
But there are many things that people will go, I don't know.
This might be stepping over the line. I don't know. I'd still try it. I would.
Like mashed potatoes and syrup, actually kind of good.
See, speaking of mashed potatoes, this would not work with mashed potatoes.
What?
If you said mashed potatoes through,
Passing it through a Pachyderm? No.
how can you separate that? It's like it's blonde and brown.
It's the same.
God, Bob Evans. I'm sorry, they make some of the best instant mashed potatoes.
Good. I need the correlation. I need to know where that goes. Anyway,
Make the elephant eat some sour cream and chives while you're at it.
we fed the elephant some hickory to flavor the beer just a little bit more.
That's what I'm cooking with this weekend. I got a shit ton of hickory. All right, let's get into some video games. Pizza Hut launching the Xbox 360 app that lets console owners order pizza from Xbox Live.
So they don't even have to turn off their Xbox, period.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope.
Good. It's about fucking time. I get tired of turning it off.
The future is finally here. Microsoft and Pizza Hut have launched a new app for Xbox Live that lets users order the crazy cheesy crust pizza. Have you fucking tried that, by the way? Have you seen this thing?
No, I have not.
The monstrosity of pizza. It's got like cups of cheese and built into the crust. It's disgusting.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, whatever. You can order it straight from your Xbox 360. Users link their Xbox. I can't even say Xbox tonight.
There you go.
Users link their Xbox Live and Pizza Hut account, who has a Pizza Hut account, and then purchases can be made via the game controller, voice input, or, here's the weird part, Kinect gestures. Yeah, you can wave your arms around like an idiot to order a pizza.
I want a pizza. No, green peppers. Stand on your head for green peppers.
You have a 360.
I do.
I'm sure this is going to be on the new Xbox when it comes out as well. It's out right now, but I'm sure it's going to carry over to the next live service. Right here, this makes me want to buy a PS4. Are you serious?
Come on, it's not that bad. It's a reasonable idea. I mean, you can get movies through your Xbox.
I know, and that's their whole
getting,
angle.
Yeah, getting food from your Xbox is just next. Soon it will just teleport into your living room, and everyone will be happy.
I know, but I mean, this goes... And I know it's not just a game console. And I think Pizza Hut realizes it's not just a game console. It's kind of your media center hub in your living room, and that's where they're kind of targeting. It's like, well, here's a whole other thing we can access or have the users be able to order products from us.
Exactly.
Oh, I need to drink more beer.
You should order a pizza.
But I never... I mean, I've gotten the pizza and tried to play a game at the same time. You just can't do it. You don't want to get your controller all greasy and shit. So you usually take a break from... I mean, do you find that like when you're eating pizza, you usually take a break from gaming and to eat the pizza?
Well, I guess sorta. I was eating pizza and playing a video game last night.
Do you have grease all over your controller?
No. You wipe your hand and continue to play.
That's too much.
So hard about it.
I'm just saying.
I've practiced wiping my hand since I was a child.
I'm just saying, this is...
Did it become complex at some point for you?
No, I just don't eat... I snack. I'll get like dry foods. Like pizza's all greasy and shit. Especially that crazy crust pizza. It's like the flour pizza. Like it looks like a flour of cheese. It's disgusting. I don't know. I guess I have a problem with the Kinect feature. Like like you're just waving your arms around like an idiot trying to create your own pizza and pick toppings. I don't know. I just don't like it. I think it's kind of stupid.
It's all right. I didn't like the iPad. It didn't stop that.
I understand the effort that they're trying to do. I don't know. I don't buy it. Did you know? Here's a little tidbit that Pizza Hut, they've been serving their customers digitally for a long time. Apparently, they launched the ability to order food online back in 1994.
Really?
Do you believe that? I don't believe that.
No, it would take so long. Dial-up sucked.
I think that was during like the 28.8 like baud days. Like that was 56K modems didn't come out to like 96.
Well, they may have been out. They were just really fucking pricey.
Holy
like
crap.
Beyond pricey.
Maybe
no, that would be so much faster just to call.
Yeah.
At that point. Do you know what game I was playing while I was eating that pizza?
What?
Injustice, Gods Among Us.
Oh, how is that game? Oh,
little DC fighting game.
We should talk about that in the video game section, right?
Isn't that where we are?
No.
Are we? Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we're in the video games.
Oh, ta-da.
Yeah, ta-da.
Paying attention.
Yes. God, I'm like an
That game is phenomenal. It is a lot of fun.
So
you
what
don't
do you
have
do
to.
in the game?
You don't actually have to know fighting games. You can button mash because that's what I like to do. As I button mash, I figure out what triggers what. No, hey,
Whoops.
yes, I do anyway. But as I button mash, I slowly figure out what I need to mash to do what. So it's kind of strategic button mashing. I don't know. Dan, Scott, and I, Dan again, if you remember him from the show.
Yes.
And roommate Scott, who refuses to acknowledge the show. We played for probably 2.5, 3 hours. And Dan has the same game, but for PlayStation.
Right.
And the controls are set up very similar on his PlayStation. So it was an easy transition for him.
Sure.
And we were all still, taking good portions of victories. It wasn't just Dan winning because he had practice. It was the controllers were being passed around quite a bit.
So maybe I missed this. What do you do in the game?
It's a fighting game.
It's just like Street Fighter almost?
Yeah, comic characters. You can interact with the background environment.
Ooh.
So you can randomly you'll
Like
run into
break
stuff.
shit.
You can grab a giant
Porta potty. That's what you want to say.
Yeah, porta potty or robot or giant steel thingy or blackboard or whatever, and bash the other person in the face with it.
Yeah. Sweet.
Or sometimes you can actually jump up and launch off of it, so you dodge one attack from the person.
Is this the
rebound
game that
off
I
of
heard
another.
that it is like your super combo, your ultimate move is like ridiculously easy
Yes.
to do?
Yes,
That's what I heard.
yes, and
And it
it
gets boring pretty quick.
no,
No?
it's not boring at all.
Really?
I generally don't use that move anyway, so it doesn't really.
What characters
really
are in
matter.
the game? Can you name a few?
Off the top of my head, the Green Arrow, which I would have thought would have been boring, but he's a lot of fun to play.
Okay.
Flash, yet again, I thought he would suck, but he is amazing to play.
What? He just runs around real fast.
Aquaman, which I would have thought would have sucked ultimately.
So he's fighting out of the water,
Yes.
out of his element.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets bonus points.
Please continue.
You're judging this game.
Aquaman
You
was
never
gay.
even
Didn't
played
he,
it.
Didn't he go gay?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
He's badass in the game.
Gay ass.
I can't speak for his preferences, but
That's okay.
Batman, Joker,
Yeah. Okay.
a lot of the villains. It's most of the DC world.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's
I don't
so
like,
damn dismissive.
I don't like.
Go to hell.
I don't like DC characters.
Yeah,
I don't. They're stupid.
all right.
They are stupid. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call a spade, guys. If anyone is
They're
pissed off
not.
at me, DC characters are some of the dumbest Marvel, or some of the dumbest comic book characters ever.
But they made this game amazing.
Okay, that may be
Okay,
that may be true.
I'm not going to bring the Xbox over. Friday, when I pick you up, we're going to go back to the condo. You're going to play it.
Yes.
And next week, you will revise your review because it's fucking awesome.
I'm waiting. Okay, see, someone in the chat room does say that DC does suck. I thought either I'm going to get hate mail on this one or everyone's going to back me. I think it's going to be a split. I'm going to get a lot of shit for that one, but I'm sorry. I never got into it. I
That's
tried. Some of the
fine.
first comics I did pick up was DC. I have issues with Batman and stuff. And Batman's a good character, but the comics were okay. Batman's probably the best one. Out of them all.
Agreed. That Batman's kept them afloat for a long time.
Oh God! They just suck.
Superman,
The Flash, Aquaman,
Superman
Give me a
as well.
Break. Horrible crap. You never had DC shit either. You were a Marvel guy.
Agreed. And I know that. I'm not commenting on my comic choice. I'm commenting on the game.
Tell me what do you think about DC characters in general?
The old DC, I did not like them. They've revamped a lot of their characters.
That's what I heard.
And they've made them a lot more, I don't know, I guess interactive. That's totally the wrong word, but I can't. More relatable.
Relatable.
There you go.
All right. That they needed that.
Yeah, because before it was they were bad.
Yeah.
But they're pretty good now. They rebooted almost every single series
That's
they
what I
had.
heard. You know what? I'm not gonna.
Roommate Scott is very into the DC characters.
All right. Well, I'll have to check it out. I'm kind of, my whole preference is I'm saying this because of the old comics, not because of the ones that they may have just revamped. I don't know anything about those ones, so let that be known. All right, we are going to take a commercial break. When we get back, we have one thing in movies.
Well, Rick isn't here.
I know. He's our movie guy. What do you want? I don't know. So stay tuned, and we'll